guys, it's Annie Margarita Yang, and today I want to teach you guys how to collect money from past due clients. I've been providing services for clients for 4 years now, and this year is the first year I've had clients not pay me their bills on time. It's not a nice problem to have because it affects the cash flow for my business, and I have a lot more expenses now, and I need to be able to pay my bills on time. So when clients don't pay their bills on time, it really affects me. Before, it was like, whatever. I've never had any clients not pay me their bills on time prior to this year. But even if it happened in prior years, I would have been okay because it only affects me. Now that I have 2 employees on my payroll, it's a big problem for me because I have to be able to make payroll. I want to make sure everyone always gets paid. So when I have people who are not wanting to pay me for services that I've already offered, I have a problem with that. I'm okay with having this problem now versus later because problems are okay. So long as you're able to overcome your problems and you never have the same problem ever again, then it's okay. Back in about May, I had a client that did not pay me his bills for 5 months. He ended up owing me $1,000, and I followed up with him about 2 times. I was like, hey, just wanted to make sure you saw my invoice so that you could pay me. And he didn't respond, just completely silent. I don't like to beg for money. I am not a beggar. I am a service professional offering services to people. I've already done the service and now it's time for you to pay me. I didn't want to be rude or anything. I didn't know how to handle the situation. I came across this book. The book was actually part of the list of 65 books on business strategy that I've been reading this past year. And the book was called Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. And this guy is like international hostage negotiator. So very intense negotiations he has to do. And he had a technique in the book on how to collect payment from past due clients and how to word your sentences to make sure they pay. And I followed his technique. So what I did was, to the $1,000 client who did not pay me, all I did was I said, hey, insert name here. Is there something you're not happy about that you're not communicating to me that you should really tell me about? Send. That's it, 1 question. And the reason this works is because it kind of like just corners my client, right? Prior to that, he's just avoiding paying me and he's not communicating anything. He's gotten my emails, he's clearly read them, and he just doesn't respond. Non-communicative. So when you ask a question like, is there something you're not happy about that you're not communicating to me? Because we need to have fair and open communication. Honest. The conversation can only go 2 ways. If he answered no, then I can say, great, so pay me. Or I can go, yes, there has been something I have not been talking to you about that I should clear the air with. And this guy wrote back like 5 paragraphs within 24 hours. Yes, I'm not happy because this, and this. And this is why I have not been paying you the bill. And I said, great. All you had to do was tell me that you weren't happy all these months. We could have cleared up these problems instead of you just, I don't know, being a mouse about it. So let me clear up these 5 problems that you have with the service, and then you can pay me. Okay, problem solved. I thought it would end there, but then I had another client who was a real asshole to everyone. Like it's not personal to me because I see the accounting. I mean, I see everyone going like, hey, can you please pay my bill? Hey, just following up on the bill. So it's clearly like not personal to me at all. He does it to everyone. You know, it's kind of like Donald Trump just doesn't pay the bills, even though the service was provided already. You know, I would hate to end up being like that. And you know what? I ended up being like that. I ended up being the person not getting the bill paid, just like everybody else. And then I followed the same tactic again from the book. I just wrote 1 question email. Hey, insert client name here. Is there something I said that offended you so then you're not paying my bill? And then within 10 minutes, I got a direct deposit payment for the bill. He owed me $4,000. And then within 10 minutes, he paid the bill. Everyone else who wants to get paid, they've been like following up for 3 months, 6 months. Some of these have bills that are open 1 year that he hasn't paid. They were past due for 1 year. He still hasn't paid. And people are like, can you please pay my bill? Please, please, please. Like begging. And I don't beg. I don't beg for money like that. I don't want to beg. I'm a professional. So I just said, is there something I said that offended you? And that's why you're not paying my bill? Because it also like puts him into a corner. It can only go 2 ways. No, you didn't offend me and I'm really happy with the service. Here's the money. Or the other way is, yes, you offended me. This is what you said that offended me. And that's why I'm not happy, right? It can only go 2 ways. Clearly, I didn't offend him because I got payment in 10 minutes versus everyone else didn't get paid. So that's the secret. You guys should check out the book. First of all, it's a really good book. But also, like, if you just word your question in a way, not like, hey, I'm following up on this payment, but you word it in a way, you kind of like just corner them. And then to make it so that the answer is no, I'm really happy and here's the money. So word it in a way where they have to answer no. Then that would encourage them to pay. But after the second situation where he owed me $4,000 and I'm just like, is there something I said that offended you? I was just like, this is ridiculous. I don't have time to keep following up with clients on paying my bill. I provided the service already. They need to pay. So after he paid the $4,000, the next day I gave him an authorization form to get paid with autopay. And I just said, listen, you have developed a history with me of not paying your bills to me on time. So before I can provide services to you going forward, I will require payment in advance. I will no longer be providing services and then getting paid afterward. I will be required to collect payment first and then you receive the service. And not only that, I require payment via autopay. Please fill out this official payment authorization form with your banking info and your signature and date. And please return it before I can continue providing services. And he filled out the form and he submitted it back to me within 24 hours. And I implemented this form with not just him, but every single one of my existing clients, I implemented this form. And now going forward, all of my clients are required to pay in advance for services and also pay with autopay. Basically, I am never going to have to collect payment from past due clients ever again. You kind of just need to like have these problems and then nip them in the bud. It's okay. Like it's okay to have problems so long as you have the problem and then you never have them again. Because I thought I would only have this problem that one time, but after the second time, I was like, no. We're going to get rid of this problem. So that's it for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to subscribe for more and I will see you guys next time. Bye.